The deepening climate crisis and its immediate impacts place people at life-threatening risk, laying bare the indifference of ruling governments. From devastating wildfires, floods, and extreme weather events to widespread air pollution affecting millions, the need for urgent action cannot be overstated. The failure of governments to prioritize environmental concerns has left the people in perilous and potentially lethal circumstances.
Gaining new insights into the unprecedented Canadian forest fire and its impact as smoke spreads to America. In this video, we approach this event from diverse angles, examining the neglected aspect of worker safety amidst the climate crisis. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel and hitting the notification bell to stay informed about our latest videos. We appreciate your time and strive to make our videos worth watching.
Smoke-blanketed skies. Eastern North America grapples with record wildfires public health crisis. A thick haze enveloped the eastern United States and Canada, as more than 115 million people faced extreme air quality warnings on June 7, 2023. Massive wildfires raging in northern Quebec released choking smoke that traveled as far south as Texas and Florida, exacerbating a dire situation. The relentless wildfires, fueled by climate change and exacerbated by exceptionally dry conditions and record-breaking heat, have unleashed an unparalleled public health crisis across Canada since early May.
Up to now, in Quebec alone, the fires have forced over 11,400 people to flee their homes, with entire communities, including Chibougamau's 7,500 residents, evacuated. The scale of the disaster is staggering, with more than 460,000 hectares already consumed by flames, breaking a 30-year-old fire season record, with many more weeks of potential devastation to come. The impact of the smoke extends to Canada's major population centres, including Montreal, Ottawa, and Toronto in southern Ontario, as well as heavily affected areas in the United States, such as upstate New York and New York City, Philadelphia, and Pittsburgh. New York City, the epicenter of global finance and home to Wall Street, found itself shrouded in a haze-filled sky. The city experienced its worst air quality in over 2 decades, with an air quality index, AQI, exceeding 400, surpassing any other major city worldwide. This hazardous level of air pollution prompted the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, to issue a warning.
Urgent call for action. Protecting workers from hazardous wildfire smoke exposure. The inhalation of fine particulate smoke from wildfires poses severe health risks, including asthma attacks, heart attacks, and even lung cancer, in long terms. Shockingly, despite the dangers, federal, state, and provincial governments have failed to early recommendations for wearing appropriate masks in smoke-affected regions, although it is indeed difficult to perform strenuous tasks while wearing a mask due to the potential impact on oxygen intake. Disturbing reports emerged from the Mack Trucks plant in Pennsylvania, where workers experienced nausea, headaches, and even fainting due to the toxic smoke. Similar hazardous conditions were witnessed in numerous workplaces across the US and Canada, forcing tens of millions to toil in unsafe environments.
It is imperative for the ruling elites and the political representatives to demonstrate empathy and take action to alleviate the suffering of the people, rather than displaying indifference. Trade unions have a crucial role in safeguarding the lives of workers and should prioritize their well-being by taking proactive measures to ensure safe working conditions, rather than waiting for workers to leave the job or fall ill.
Climate crisis. Workers bear the brunt. The far-reaching air pollution crisis in Canada and the US vividly illustrates the devastating impacts of the deepening climate crisis. Scientists have repeatedly warned that worsening droughts, floods, wildfires, hurricanes, and other extreme weather events are fueled by climate change. The impacts of unchecked global warming are not a distant concern for the future. They are already affecting people worldwide, emphasizing the urgent need for action to address the climate crisis. Recent years have witnessed catastrophic events underscoring this reality. Pakistan experienced its worst ever flooding, submerging a third of the country, claiming over 1,700 lives, and rendering more than 2 million people homeless. Australia faced an unprecedented bushfire season in 2019-20, resulting in the destruction of thousands of homes, 34 direct fatalities, and an estimated 445 deaths due to smoke inhalation. Heat waves shattered temperature records globally, from China and India to the rapidly warming Arctic. In fact, the last year ranked as the 5th warmest globally, with the preceding 9 years also in the top 10.
The devastating air pollution caused by the Canadian wildfires has not only shocked millions of people in the United States, but has also sparked concern among middle class globally about the grave consequences of environmental degradation. Amidst vast expenditures on warfare in the world, the neglect of social infrastructure and the undermining of public health, there is an urgent global need for concerted action to combat climate change and its far-reaching effects that go beyond national boundaries. The key lies in fostering an international movement that transcends linguistic, ethnic, and national divisions, driven by the latest scientific knowledge, to effectively halt and reverse global warming. While advocating for global environmental preservation, we mustn't overlook our individual duties. Human carelessness is a major contributor to forest fires, both directly and indirectly through unintended pollution of dried wooded areas. This includes the potential hazard posed by broken glass bottles or other objectives, which can reflect light and ignite fires in forests.